Hey everyone, it's Janelle, and welcome to part 2 of DataMotion's Power Automate series, where I'm demonstrating one of many ways the DataMotion connector can be used with Power Automate. In part 1, I reviewed how to generate and collect the API details needed to use the DataMotion connector. In this video, I'll demonstrate building a Power Automate flow that uses the connector to send a secure message. So follow along as I show you how to do this. Step 1 is logging into my Power Automate account and selecting Create. For this walkthrough, I'll be building an automated cloud flow that's triggered by the submission of a Microsoft form. When filled out, the form will contain sensitive information that I want sent securely using DataMotion's connector. So name the flow and select the Microsoft Forms trigger. When you're done, click Create. Next, I need to identify the form my flow is listening for. When the form I select is submitted, it will initiate or start my workflow. Then select New Step. Now I need to search for my trigger and choose the next action. The only action for a Microsoft Forms trigger is Get Response Details, so select that. Then identify the trigger and select Response ID from the Dynamic Content menu. This action tells Power Automate to pull all the form data that's going to be sent as a secure message. And now for the last and most important step, connecting to DataMotion through Power Automate. Click New Step and search for the DataMotion connector. Review the actions and select Send a Secure Message. Now I want to show you how to fill out a secure message request. The message will be from the form responder, so select Responder's email from the Dynamic Content menu. For the API version number, key, and secret, refer to the API details collected in Part 1 and copy them into the widget. Next, I need to address who is receiving the message. For this tutorial, I'll be inputting a demo email address so that I can show you what a secure message looks like when it's delivered in Part 3. Then, add a relevant subject line, just like you would for any other email. And lastly, add the form data to the text body using dynamic content, which will populate with the respondent's information when the flow is triggered. Once you're finished, save the flow and get ready for testing. And just like that, I created a Power Automate flow with the DataMotion connector that will send a secure message. Thank you for watching, and continue to part 3, where I'll test the flow and show you exactly what a secure message looks like when it's sent through DataMotion. Come check us out at datamotion.com.